One of the reasons I'm still working on the topic of retroactive jealousy over more than a decade now is this topic and the people that I meet as a result of my work never fail to surprise me. My work affords me the opportunity to learn a lot about people, to learn a lot about psychology, and learn a lot about human nature. And on that note, today I want to talk about a typical retroactive jealousy mistake that is probably going to surprise you. My name is Zachary Stockill, and since 2013, I've been helping men and women from all over the world overcome retroactive jealousy and save their relationships. If you'd like more information about my work or you'd like to work with me one-on-one, please visit my website at retroactivejealousy.com. For the people here for the first time, the term retroactive jealousy refers to unwanted intrusive thoughts, often obsessive curiosity, and what I like to call mental movies about a partner's past relationships and or sexual/dating history. And retroactive jealousy can truly be an obsession for many people. For retroactive jealousy sufferers, for many of them, their partner's past truly does become an obsession. And when I say obsession, I mean obsession. And of course, I can speak personally about this issue. So many years ago, when I was in my early 20s and somewhat to a certain extent in my late teens as well, I struggled with retroactive jealousy in my personal life. And for me, it truly was an obsession. For many years, for several years, it was the first thing I thought about, my partner's past that is, was the first thing I thought about when I woke up in the morning and the last thing I thought about before I went to sleep at night. And many nights, I struggled with sleep simply because I was struggling with retroactive jealousy. I also did things like ask my partner endless questions and get every detail I could about her past. I would stalk her partner's exes or try to find them on social media. I would do endless Googling and endless research, I thought it was, trying to find information online. For me, my partner's past was truly an obsession, and retroactive jealousy, unfortunately, functions much the same for most retroactive jealousy sufferers. Maybe most is overstating it, but let's just say many retroactive jealousy sufferers. Their partner's past becomes a true obsession. The thing that really surprised me when I started doing this work, so just to give you a bit of background, back in 2013, over a decade ago, I published my first book, Overcoming Retroactive Jealousy. I launched my blog, retroactivejealousy.com. I started YouTube shortly after. I was kind of an early adopter on YouTube. I've been around this topic and I've been doing this work for a long time, and thus I've interacted literally with thousands of retroactive jealousy sufferers from around the world. And many of these people, many of them, certainly not all, but many of them are truly serious about getting better. They're serious about healing. So they sign up for my courses, they book my time one-on-one, they write to me. Many people I've met over the years have been truly serious about overcoming retroactive jealousy. And that's great. But a mistake that some of these people have made is switching from being obsessed with their partner's past to becoming obsessed with overcoming their partner's past. And if that sounds confusing, I'll explain in a moment. So to give you an example, my flagship online course is called Get Over Your Partner's Past Fast. It's been out for many years in different iterations. It's helped thousands of people. And in total, I think right now the amount of content in that course is over 11 hours, I believe, last time I checked. There's a lot there. There's a lot of content to go through. There's a lot of deep materials. There's a lot of practical exercises. There's just a lot there. And sometimes someone signs up for the course and they fly through the entire thing in 1 or 2 days. Now, the enthusiasm and the commitment to change, that's great. That part is fantastic. And that part makes me really happy. Like, great, you're taking this seriously. You're going to start feeling much better very soon. However, pace yourself a little bit. Don't try to bite off more than you can chew. Don't try to fly through 11 hours of content in one sitting. Because quite often I've found with all of my materials, but my online courses in particular, if you space things out a little bit and give yourself a little time to breathe and you stay consistent with it, but you don't binge everything all at once, the results come much quicker and easier. Another example, sometimes, rarely, but this happens sometimes, a coaching client or a potential coaching client will find me and they'll want to book my time. And they won't want to book 1 or 2 calls over the course of 1 week. They'll want to book a call every day of the week. So Monday to Friday, they want to speak for 2 hours at a shot every single day. And they want to continue doing this maybe for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or even a month. Now, needless to say, I'm flattered that people want to spend so much time with me and hear me speak every day for 2 hours and really get into things on a call. And I love my work. I absolutely love connecting with people, struggling with this issue and helping them change and getting their emails later on. And I love my work. However, you don't need that much coaching, at least not all at once. Again, it's better to space things out and give yourself time to internalize the lessons and internalize new perspectives and implement everything that I share on the calls. It takes time. You want to space things out a little bit. Another example, people find my free YouTube channel and maybe they don't want to support my work directly, so they just want to watch free YouTube videos, and that's fine. I mean, the videos, I release these videos so people watch them. That's great. But these people will spend hours a day sometimes just watching Zach on YouTube. And again, I'm flattered, but 4 hours a day of nothing but my free YouTube videos is probably too much. So all of this is to say, don't switch from becoming obsessed with your partner's past to becoming obsessed with overcoming your partner's past. I strive for balance in all things in life. And that includes, or at least it should include, I think, your recovery from retroactive jealousy. And recovery from retroactive jealousy, it's often best to balance that out with things like focusing on your mission as a man or woman, focusing on your family, focusing on your job, focusing on your friends, focusing on your other hobbies and interests, spending time away from your partner and doing things that are personally meaningful and fulfilling to you that you did before you and your partner got together and you will continue to do in the future no matter what. The point is, strive for balance when you're working to recover from retroactive jealousy. Don't shift from one obsession to another, even if that obsession, that new obsession, seems relatively helpful and productive, at least on the face of things. Try to strive for balance when you're working to overcome retroactive jealousy. And if you want a quick, free, and easy way to get started right now, and again, balance, I'd like to recommend my free mini course for getting started overcoming retroactive jealousy. Over the course of 1 week, because again, we're interested in balance, over the course of 7 days, I'll send you a free 4-part video series that's going to give you all the steps you need to at least get started overcoming retroactive jealousy. It's totally free. There's no catch. You can unsubscribe anytime. If you want more information about my free mini course for getting started overcoming retroactive jealousy, click the card above my head or click a link in the description of this video, and I'll send it to you over the course of 1 week. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you got anything out of this video, please take a moment to let me know by clicking the like button below. While you're at it, leave a comment, tell me what you think. And while you do that, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Click the silly notification bell to be notified of new videos moving forward. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.